Good morning, everyone. I want to share a hypothetical story. To be honest, it's only hypothetical because if it were a real story, then it will be illegal in the UK or in the EU. Just for the storytelling, just for the sake of it, I will say it as a real story and just, in first person. Just for the sake of storytelling, because as I say, it is all hypothetical. It did not happen because that would be illegal. So, the hypothetical story, I found a squirrel, not really me, but I took it in. A baby squirrel, grey squirrel, they're cute. You feed nuts to them in the park and etc. So we found one in the evening, like it was getting dark. There was a fox sitting nearby. It's juvenile, it's not baby anymore, so it can eat proper food, like nuts and stuff. So we see him there, just getting lost. Actually, he was sniffing the rat poison box. So he seemed to be very friendly, like, when kind of like he's lost and don't know what to do. So we're standing around a bit to see if there's another one, like a bigger, like the mother is near. And there was nothing. So I decided to take him in because, it's a depot where I work, so there's not much space for a squirrel to live. Especially with all the cats, foxes and rat poison boxes. Oh my days, I was rapping. when I hypothetically took him in, then my first thought was, in the morning I will see if I can find a animal rescue nearby and then I can take him there, right? So it wasn't too late yet, it was already getting dark. So I started looking on the internet. I found a few. I first called one and they say that, well, you can bring it in so we can put him down. I was like, no, why would you put it down? And then they told me the thing that really made me mad, that since last December they are not allowed to rehabilitate squirrels. So they're not allowed to, when someone brings in a baby squirrel, they're no longer allowed to raise it until it can take care of himself and then release back in the wild. Okay, now it's all due to European Union legislation that was coming in order, I think, this March, so just before Brexit. And to be honest, this is the first time I support Brexit, because this is a stupid law. Now anyway, I tried to contact other animal centers, like rescue centers, just to see that maybe someone can do something. And it turns out that they used to have a license which allowed them to release in the wild, but since the EU legislation, this license was revoked. Now they can get a license to keep, not technically keep, but just raise these animals and look after their well-being until they die. They can have a license for that, but that means that they have to keep these squirrels. They have to raise them, they have to feed them, so technically like keep them almost like a pet. And if you don't know how long squirrels live, that was nice. So if you don't know how long squirrels live, well, first I was thinking that, yeah, 5 years, 20. But honestly, they can live up to 20 years. The longest living squirrel was 24 years old. I'm like, wow, longer than a dog. Not joking. Look it up. So, if you already get, and the rules are just pretty stupid and very strict. Like, they can't breed. You need to chip them. And sorry, that might be a little loud. But we're going uphill, and you know I drive a 125, so well. So yeah, it's almost like no one can really comply with it. It's almost like, you know, they don't want people to do it. They just want people that if you know, like someone brings them in, then they technically leaving them the only option to kill them. So just imagine that you're like a family man like me, and then you're walking outside with your son. You find a baby squirrel, yeah, you quickly search like what to do when you find a baby squirrel. Most of them will say that, yeah, just wait for the mother, and if there's no mother, just take it down to a rescue center. So you wait out, mother's don't turn up, then you tell your son that, yeah, we'll take him down to a place where they will look after him. And then, you know, you find out that the only thing they can do is kill it. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is just stupid. And so because the grey squirrel is an invasive species, which is fine. I understand. So are cats. You see, in the UK, the only cat that's native is the Scottish white cat. So, what about the cats then? You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, there's a law which, if I understood right, is originating from the 1930s or something like that, which doesn't allow people to keep grey squirrel as a pet. So technically, if I would really find a squirrel, a baby squirrel, my options are kill it, just leave it so it will die, take it to a rescue center so they can kill it, or just break the law. You know, so it's just, honestly, it makes me mad. It's just so stupid and like so wrong on so many levels, in my opinion. It just baffles me. So yeah, I understand where this whole thing coming from. Like, you know, the grey squirrel is invasive, and it takes the habitat, not really habitat, because it's just, they say that since the grey squirrel came, the red squirrel's gone, the native red squirrel's gone, and that's bad. And they're taking off the bark of the trees, and that's bad. But I mean, come on. Right? I mean, domesticated cats are killing songbirds on like, you know, just on a daily basis. So they doing much damage as well. And we're not talking about, you know, like releasing them in the wild, but keeping them, like, you know, you take it to a shelter, and then you can keep them, raise them if you can. Like, make it a bit easier, you know. You know, this is not a huge number, and they're already culling the grey foxes in parks and everything, where they could just introduce contraceptives for population control, you know. And you see, like animal rescue is about, I don't know, for me, it's about humanity. That's the human thing to do. Like you see an animal that's in distress, in need of help, then you help it. Because we are the humans, the most evolved species of this planet, so we're supposed to be looking after this planet, in my opinion. No, I don't know. Oh shit, what's that? But yeah, so animal rescue is basically about just doing the right thing. It's not about releasing back animals in the wild, like thousands of them. I do believe that those animals who are rescued by humans and taken to these centers are like so few in numbers. I haven't seen any statistics, so it's just purely, like speculation. But just, I don't think it's happening on a daily basis. You know what I mean? So even if it's happening, like for one animal center, it's happening on a daily basis, then it's about 300 animals a year. And not even that, because gray squirrels, they have mating season twice, March and July. So let's say like 6 months, so half a year on a daily basis. That's about 150 animals. You see, I don't think that happens, but just hypothetically, as the story was, let's say that it happens on a daily basis. It's just ridiculous. I do believe that in one season, one animal shelter like this have to deal with like 10, 15 animals, maybe. I don't know. I should have asked. But now they have to put them down. It's just ridiculous. I'm sorry for this rant, but this just pissed me off when I found this out. And the more deeper I read about it, it's just more and more pissed me off. So yeah, if I ever found that squirrel, I don't know what to do now. Maybe I would just, raise him and release him, just viva la resistance. I don't know, honestly. Go on, scooter boy. So yeah, if you would face a situation like this, what would you do? Seriously, I want to know. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for listening to my rant in the morning after 12-hour shift. So yeah, if it felt like what the hell is talking about, then yeah, it's because I'm just going home from work. Alright, thanks for watching and see ya. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm trying to get to Blackwater now. And obviously I'm in the wrong fucking lane. So yeah, let's go around and around. So you might be asking, what the fuck am I doing? I'm asking the same thing for myself. There we go. So we have a happy ending for the theoretical story, and that's basically the reason why I'm here in South London, the place I hate. Fuck mate, the roads here, it makes no sense to me. Anyway, so yeah, I took him to a place who has the license to keep them, not to release them, just to keep for welfare purposes. And that means that he's in safe hands now, So everything is sorted. Yay, I'm happy. So yeah, thanks for watching and see ya.